So one of the way to look unto Jesus is to looking unto the finishing work of Jesus Christ. And the second way to look unto him is to look unto him through faith, through his word. Praise the living God. To look unto him through what? His word. Through his word. That is one of the way. A believer that studied the word, I said it last week, will be rooted in God. It was through the word that tell us that we have been forgiven. Through the word we look unto him. Through his word you can bring your problem to the promises of God and receive what he has made available through his word. His word is life and spirit. His word is not just empty, it has life and what? And spirit. And the third way is to look unto him in faith. Look unto him what? In faith. That is the challenges of believer. Every of us, most of us are looking unto him with our human mind, and that is why solution has not come. Your problem now have a means to overwhelm your life. Anxiety begin to run your life because we are not looking unto him through faith. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 17, he said we walk by faith and not by sight. When we look at him by faith, things began to change. Don't be too concerned of the problem. Look at what God can do. Don't ask how shall he do it. Look unto him that has the possibility. I said to you, if your problem is what is here, your solution is far. Your solution is what? Very far. You are asking when this matter will be settled. Look unto him with faith. It's already settled. As you are looking unto God, you are seeing the problem that is already settled, and the manifestation will come. Anxiety will not find expression in your life, because when anxiety begin to take place, you begin to run in from wrong direction. Competition begin to rise in your spirit. It is faith that gives us patience. That is the one of the power of faith. It gives us what? Patience. The reason why many are where they are today, because there was no faith that produces patience in their life. So they were too fast to solve their problem, and they enter into problem. A woman was brought here one time. She's not pregnant. She's looking for baby, and they told her there is a place they will take you, this and this will happen. She went there and after she have done that, 2 weeks or 1 month later, she began to notice one growth in her womb. Everything began to turn around. She's not talking about the baby again, she's talking about her health. Sometimes in the night she will be breathing as if she will give up that night. They will rush her to the hospital and do everything at the end, until when you stop. She continued the next day. Sometimes that thing comes, and every day she doesn't feel normal. What happened to me in that place? I can't be able to tell, because there was no patience. So faith produces what? Patience. Faith produces endurance. There are what you will be going through. God will give you the ability for you to be able to prevail, to carry that battle until when your banner is lifted. Most of us, we look happy. There are things we carry, they didn't be you look it as a problem, or we didn't see it as a problem, because we knew that this matter has been already settled. So faith produces endurance. tell me what gives Joseph confidence to stay in prison for 14 years, still believing in God. And the Bible says God was with him. It's not that God was with him, he kept trusting on God. That is the meaning. He kept trusting on God. Where was God when Joseph was sent in the prison? Where was God when Joseph was sent? Where did he committed any crime to be prison? There was no crime of David, but Joseph, that made him to be in prison. But because of his faith produced endurance, he stayed 14 years believing that God will lift him one day out of this place, until when his word came. If you see Joseph in 2 years later, you will not believe he has been in prison for 14 years. That is why I'm saying to you, the day the Lord turned the captivities of Zion, they are not looking like people that has been in captivity. Faith is not only when you cry, God give it immediately. There is the one you will cry, God give you patience. There is the one you will cry, God give you endurance. I hope many will not accept this, because in our theology of mind, we don't believe this as faith. A man said faith is that when you don't understand what God is doing, you believe that God knows what he's doing.